Hi there, I'm Justin. Welcome to Green Props, and this is one of my larch. I wasn't planning to work on this one anytime soon, but it's growing so vigorously that it's starting to sway in the wind. I'm seeing the trunk move a little too much for comfort, and I think I'm just going to cut off a lot of these growing tips, just trim it back a bit so it doesn't sway so much. So, get started here. Definitely got carried away. I took off at least 50% of this thing, but I got rid of a few of those structural problems, so I'm happy with that, and it's gonna be more stable in the pot. Yeah, at least 50%, no doubt. I'm really a fan of these rocks too, especially this one. The hole goes right through. I think that'd be a nice rock for a root over rock. This one too, they're both really nice. This one though, the hole goes all the way through to the bottom. Okay, let's see what we got when all is said and done. Well, I'm telling myself it's progress. I'm not too sure. Got rid of some of those structural flaws. I'm happy with that. So that's it for this one. And you'll probably see it again maybe in the fall or next spring. Okay, so here's another one. Even with these rocks to hold it into place, I'm noticing it's swaying a little too much for comfort. Thin it out a bit. Just leave some short little twigs there. And this one as well. Do that for now. It's already looking a lot better. Got this fresh shoe right there to replace it. Get this one back even further. All right, that's enough for now. Tired of making decisions. It's already a lot better. So I think that's some progress anyway. At least now it won't sway in the wind as much. There it is. We'll come back to this one in the fall, maybe even in the spring. All right, this one's looking pretty good. The base does look better on the opposite side. So yeah, I'll probably end up being this as the front. I heard that with larch, you have to really trim back the top because it'll take over and it won't push out as much on the bottom. And I want to develop a lot of these lower branches. So I'm gonna cut these off or cut them in half. There we go. So I'm actually just gonna remove these ones, reduce the vigor on the top. All right, so there we go. This is an important branch, so I'll let it grow and thicken out. I won't take anything off of that. Irish moss. It's so easy to grow and it does look nice, but it does interfere with the surface roots, the important roots, you know, suffocating those essential surface roots. This one has to stay. It's on the outside of a bend. Okay. There it is, the tamarack. Collected this spring. It's got some great movement. Yeah, I'm really excited to see what I can make of this one. So this is a really nice branch right at the outside of the bend. It's a good start. I'm thinking this whole top section is gonna come off, not this year, but there's some fresh buds right in here and can grow those out to become the new leader. So the top's gonna come off. I think it's safe to remove that. This one up here as well. So we'll remove that. It's one of those dangerous ones, you know, you don't always see these when you're going to water it, and it's easy to just down here. This tree and nearly all the other larch I collected were all growing in sphagnum moss on high terrain, you know, with good drainage, but they were kind of little marshy areas within that high terrain. So they really like those wet conditions, but the sphagnum moss is good because it provides air to the roots and it's got antifungal and bacterial properties. When I harvested these, I got some bonus sphagnum moss with them. I just wanted to capture it in all its glory. This is probably going to be one of my nicest trees, if not the very best one. So look at that. That's just amazing. So yeah, this is an amazing tree. I'm really happy with it. Alright, so this little guy was actually just growing alongside that bigger one. Might even be its child. While I was digging up the bigger one, this one got dug up either way, so I figured I might as well grab it. I threw it in this fancy little pot. Handmade pot that I found at the thrift store, and I just drilled a hole underneath it there. You can see that. with a drill press and a diamond crusted drill bit. Yeah, just a little larch. I'm gonna let it thicken out for a few seasons before I touch it at all. Maybe do some minor branch selection here and there, but probably put it in a bigger pot in a few years. That's that one. A lot to work with, you know. Some really good, really nice features. Anyway, this is going to be a really nice tree. This is my Dr. Seuss tree. So when I found this one, it was getting crushed by another fallen tree that had rolling down the hill a bit and just knocked this one over. Looks like it's taken a beating a few times, so I'm not exactly sure what happened throughout the history of this tree, but it's been through a lot. There's some dead wood in the middle of the trunk here at the base. I think this was actually against the ground when I found it, or like barely raised off the ground. So yeah, there's a lot of branches coming out on the inside of this bend. So I think I might be able to take a few of these out. Right here, there's so many growing, so many little ones growing in there. So the way I'm looking at this is, I got a few options. Cut it right back to here. I don't want to do that. Cut it back to here. That's a little better. I still don't want to do that. Even to this one up here, still like a drastic bend, you know, it cuts back pretty hard. So trying to figure out the flow of this tree. It comes out at an angle and it cuts across hard, and then there's this long gradual curve. I feel like cutting back across at a sharp angle with one of these could match the sharp angle here. I think it's such an interesting tree that I can always decide to shorten it later. Deadwood feature. Potentially gin them later. Oh, I didn't like that. Big decision for this tree. Might make a nice gin though. I don't like how this one's coming up like that, so I'm gonna take a step back here. Take that back. Okay, it may be hard to see with the background here, but I got two more tamaracks that I put directly into the garden. So this one's doing really good. Very healthy. The other one, not so much. I mean, it's looking okay. But I think maybe the root system on this one's overpowering it, and there's a big yew bush right there. So because they're so apically dominant, I need to reduce the top here. There's 4 shoots fighting to be the apex. So okay, there we go. The new leader. I think it's gonna look pretty good. Thinking about taking this one out completely back here. I'll leave a bit in case I want to gin it. That's probably okay for now. The new trunk line, the new apex starts right here. This piece is above it, and it's not the strongest piece. I got this one here that's really strong. Here on this side to give the good trunk line a little breathing room. I don't know where the front's gonna be, but so I'm kind of leaving some options. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.